Brad from myBSlife. Here we go today. We're gonna do something a little bit different. Now, if you haven't had a chance, please hit subscribe. It's gonna be somewhere around here. Beautiful autumn day in Canada's capital. Thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna do a 20-minute workout today. It's gonna be similar to an EMOM, but just a little bit different. We're gonna do 5 exercises, each one for 1 straight minute. Your goal is to do as much of that minute as you can. You rest when you need to, you go when you need to. So if you only do 20 seconds, do 20, rest for 10 seconds, then continue on for the rest of the time. You do as much or as little as you can, 20 straight minutes, 5 exercises. We're gonna do step-ups, we're gonna do squats, we're gonna do burpees, we're gonna do, what else are we gonna do? I'm completely, my squats, burpees, step-ups, dips, and plank. That's what we're doing. Sorry guys, falling apart. This is why I need to make notes and keep things down. 1 minute, we're gonna get that started right now. So get your mat if you need one, but if not, you should be okay. So that's squats. We're gonna start with step-ups, then squats, then burpees, then plank, then dip. 1 minute each. Let's make this thing happen, 20 total minutes. We're gonna start this stopwatch right now. So your goal, as we go along, is to do as much of each minute as you can. Anytime you need to rest, you stop and rest. If you don't need to rest, don't. Just keep going. So, starting with step-ups. In theory, I will remember these as we go along. I think I usually get better at this as we're going along. But we're just going 4 times through is basically what's gonna happen. If some of you start doing step-up in one spot, you might need to switch to the other side of what you're stepping up on. Might make it easier for you, right? Because then you're stepping on a solid surface the whole way through, and everything's nice and flat. So with your step-ups, I'm just using a picnic table outside. You can see beautiful morning. See some guys fishing in the background there. They've got their toques on, or as some of you people say in other parts of the world, their beanies to stay warm. Temperature's about 7 Celsius here. 7 degrees. Okay, first minute done. Now we're doing squats. So again, you rest. We need to rest. You go when you go. Every minute we switch. Yeah, I've said this before. Oh, you hear the birds going through. That's the geese. Some people call them Canadian geese. I don't know where they really originated from, but they're spending some time in Canada, and to be honest, they're going south. You can see I had some nice leaves turning color around me. That time of year here. Some yellows, some oranges. I don't know how well the camera picks those up. You've got some boats coming through the locks. Perfect time. Time's almost done, okay? After squats, we are going to plank. So, I'm gonna plank it up right here. Hold as much as you can for as long as you can. See if I can angle this better for you. Almost fell off the table. Could have been a disaster. I rallied. I battled through. What would someone hashtag that? Hashtag near miss. As we go through. Okay, after plank, then it was burpees. For some of you, the hardest one. For some of you though, not the hardest one. But no matter what level you're at, you can do this workout. You rest when you need to rest, you go when you go. Every minute we switch, we're doing this, each one, 4 times, 20 total minutes as you go through. Some of you get reminded your body needs water. So something pops up and just tells you, your body is reminding you need water. That happens. So if you need a drink, take a drink. Okay, we're up. Okay, after that was our plank for 1 minute. Now we're off to burpees. Just take your time, nice and easy. Lean back, go down. If you are not ready, if you're not doing a push-up burpee, just go down. You can just do the modified, go down, put hands out, pop back up. Also totally fine, okay? Some of you are doing push-up burpees, like I am. Works for you. Some of you, you're gonna do the modified version, where you just go down, step out, come back in. You do what works for you. Whole point is, we're getting as much done in 20 minutes as possible. Three more seconds. We're over to dips. So nice and easy. There you go. Go as low as you can that you feel comfortable with. Dips is by far the hardest one because the pace is so fast. So I'm just gonna try and slow down my pace a bit to be able to keep going. So rest, as soon as you're done your rest, jump right back in and keep going.
Yep, that'll help.
5 more seconds. Go as low as you're comfortable with. Back to the beginning, back to step ups. One time through, we're going through 4 times, that's 1 done. So rest when you need to rest. Go when you're ready to go. Four more seconds and we're back to squats. 1 minute squats. Here we go. I've always watched, or I should say, enjoyed watching folks come through locks. Something about it. I feel like it's just so cool. See them come through and, you know, it's just, whoever came up with that idea in the beginning to like raise and lower the water in a specific channel, really smart. Because carrying some of these boats up those rocks would have been really challenging. So as always, rest when you need to rest. Keep your rest as short as possible, and then go again when you're ready. That way you're getting the most out of 20 minutes. 3 more seconds, then we're up to plank. And again, plank, there we go, up to plank. Again with plank. If you can't hold plank for a minute straight, give yourself a goal. Hold for like 20 seconds maybe, rest for 10, hold for 20, rest for that last 10 before we jump into burpees, which is next. But yeah, you'll see today we're getting a full body workout. We got the step ups, great for the legs, the booty, the cardio. We got the squats, great, so a lot of the same things, less cardio, but if you keep going, it's awesome for you. Then from there, we get into plank, really good for your core. From there, we go to burpees, great for your upper body. Then we go into dips, great for those arms. 12 more seconds, hold as long as you can, rest when you need to. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Over to burpees. Clock's still going. So we want to get right up, get right in. For you for burpees, you can do the modified ones like I showed you, or you can do the push-up ones. You know yourself best. The whole point, you want 20 minutes of exercise, and we do this for any level. Any level at all can do this. If you're like advanced, super fit, you'll go the whole time without resting with a ton of reps in. If you're earlier on in your fitness journey, you might go a bit, rest a bit, go a bit. The key is you want to raise that heart rate up, get in it really quick, 4 seconds. Okay, over to dips. Here we go. After dips, we're halfway through. Those dips are just killer though. So you go as low as you can go. Remember, your knees are, the only thing that's really moving for you is your elbows. Drop your body down, bring your body back up. The rest of you is like pendulum, just kind of working off the elbows. I just want to make sure we're still doing okay. Screen timed out. 5 more seconds. Then we're on to step ups. Try and squeeze in one more dip if you can. That's time. Step ups. Back to it. It is gonna be a beauty of a day here. I'm not sure how warm it's gonna get, but we got boats going, people fishing, dogs barking, birds like squawk chirping or whatever it's called. There's a lot happening here. All right, 9 more seconds and we're back to squats. 20 minutes is our goal. 3 seconds. Time. Over to squats. Okay. We're more than halfway through. We're done the first minute of our second full round. So remember, we're jumping right into squats. You rest when this one gets a little tiring for you, but do your very best to keep going. And remember, like in the end, you're only accountable to you. You're not competing with me. You're not accountable to me. Just like I'm not accountable or competing with people who are fitter than I am. I'm just trying to do the best I can to make sure I'm getting the most out of my 20 minutes. Otherwise, you're just going through the motions and you're wasting time. And as you've heard me say many times before, any workout, better than no workout. 10 more seconds. And then we're up to plank again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, hop up there. Or if you're hitting the ground, hit the ground as quick as you can into plank, because as you know, the clock's still running. We don't want to cheat ourselves of hitting that key time. Right? We don't want to miss out on that. Oh yeah, there they go. Halfway there in the plank. Some of you might need to rest for 10 seconds. Rest when you need to rest, but the key is keep your rest as short as possible. So if you've done this workout with me more than once, your goal every time is to rest a little bit less, because that means you're working out for more of the 20 minutes and resting for less of it. And that's the goal. To get in 20 full minutes of workout is perfect. 8 seconds. If you can, pop back up on those elbows, get back in that plank position for just a few more seconds. And time. Okay, we're over to burpees. Don't forget, for some of you, modify this. You don't need to do the push-up at the bottom. You do what you're comfortable with. So, if you're past the beginner stage, maybe a little more intermediate, you're gonna throw in that push-up if you can. more seconds. Here we go. After burpees, we're over to dips. By now you're probably really feeling those dips. I know I am. For sure. Of all the muscle groups, I'm feeling there the most. For a lot of us, it's the smallest muscle group of what we're working today. And the most isolated. As always, rest when you need to rest. Go when you can go. Don't sacrifice form for speed. So don't sacrifice going super fast counting your numbers. It's more important to go slow and do it right. Once you've had a short rest, back at it again. Dips are done, back to step ups. This is our last time through. You've already done 75%, or for some of you prefer the fraction to the percentage, you've done 3/4. Good work. For some of you prefer fractions where the number's higher, you've done 8/10. That's not right. It's not right at all. 3/4 be 6/8. Shoot. Math clearly not my forte. Or morning math is not my forte. Maybe it's counting in general is not my forte. Regardless. Our last time through with the step ups. Says you step up. Keep that pace going. Make sure whatever you're stepping up to is on good even ground so you don't fall. Take a short break if you need to, then continue on again. Your goal, absolutely as much in as you can. One more, done. Squatsies, last time through on squats. See some nice boats coming through here. I think the boats are in the frame. Should be. If not, you'll see them soon. And if we're done before the boats get down, I'm gonna walk you down there and show you the boats up close. That's something from me to you. You know, boat talk with Brad. So if some of you don't know a lot about boats, neither do I. But I can tell you a few parts of the boats. We've got the bow. That's the part at the very front. Bow's at the front, because that's where Leonardo DiCaprio was standing at the front of Titanic. The stern is the back of the boat. Bow is front, stern is back. The other ones I know are, there's starboard and port. Those are the two sides. Oh, that's it. We're up to a plank. Let's continue on boat talk with Brad. As far as I know, the port is the left side and the starboard is the right side. Now, if you're out there watching and you're an avid boater, or maybe boaters have a different name like people ride horses. We don't call them horsers. They're called equestrians, I think so. They're equestrians, not horsers. So maybe boaters are not boaters, but they're like, nautics or nauticals or anchor bearers. Anchor bearers is actually pretty good. If that's like, I should be trademarking the term anchor bearer. If that's not an official term for you boaters out there, you gotta start telling people you're an anchor bearer, because there's something to that. That's very cool. I'm gonna make an anchor bearer shirt. I'm gonna come up with this. Okay, 3 more seconds. Boom, that's it. We're over to burpees, our second last one. Anchor bearers, you as well. You can see them coming through. Burpees, remember, we're not still in that plank position, we're up. And we're in our burpee position now. You're moving at your pace, but the key is you're always moving. So if you're moving slow, that's great. If you're not moving, that's not good unless you're just resting. If you're just resting, totally fine. The key is keep your rest as short as possible and then jump right back in and keep me company. So if you're an anchor bearer, like some people are, or if you're a horser / equestrian, all of you are welcome. Whatever your hobbies or line of work are, We're almost there with burpees. 2 more seconds. Dipsies. Last set of dips. Final minute. Final minute of our 20. See my breath out here this morning? See those boats? We're just gonna catch them as they come through. How exciting. I didn't plan on this. When I got here this morning, I didn't know we were gonna get the fun of a boat rolling through. Ooh, I shouldn't have said rolling. Floating. Boat roading. Boat roading. Boat floating through. This is nautical talk with Brad. For you anchor bearers, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not as up on boat terminology as I am, that's okay. And that's time. 20 full minutes. Right here, you'll see. Time. Right there. 20 full minutes done. What we've had a chance to do, I'm a man of my word. I said walk us down to see these boats coming through. Look at these boats popping through the locks right here. Get a good little view. There they are. So, if you're new here and trying to figure out what we're doing, pretty straightforward. I'm just a regular guy who's been on a fitness journey now. Let's get those garbage cans out of the frame. They don't look very good. There we go. In fact, let's move this right over, right to the edge here. Yeah, there we go. So, if you're trying to figure out what I'm all about, my name's Brad. This is myBSlife. The BS myBSlife stands for my name. My name is Brad Smith. You'll see from the beginning till now, I've been on a fitness journey. And if you check out my early videos, like the one I've got titled Transformation, and you'll see I basically took off 25 pounds of fat. You'll see some of the pictures, especially the one from behind, is very telling of the extra weight I was carrying. And I've just been on a journey of consistently working out day in and day out. I try and post 2 workouts a week, every Wednesday, every Saturday. And so there's some really long workouts in there you can try. There's a bunch of shorter ones I've been doing lately because a lot of people are asking me to do 20-minute workouts. So if you're new on your fitness journey, give it a try. Like, we're all in different places, but we can all be a little bit fitter, a little bit healthier. Myself for sure included. So if you're here, we see these boats are just about to come through. If you're joining me for boat talk, which I'll be honest, boat talk is not my forte, but I'm one of those people, I know a little bit about everything, but a lot of nothing, which is sad and everything all at once. So this is me. You can see this is what's going on. This is what we do a couple times a week. Mondays, I try and put out BS Banter. That's where I just kind of let you know quirky things that are going on in the world. And I do a few live workouts and just live talks as we get to know other YouTube creators. So this is my life. This is where we are. You can see where we're at. The leaves are turning color right here. You can see down the channel going down that way. And then you see over here this way, you see these boats coming through. Yeah, I don't have much else to say, but look at this. Let's check these boats. There's opening up the doors right here. Look at that. How cool is that, eh? So if you haven't seen locks work yourself before, like, that's really neat. So basically those boats were considerably higher before. They've dropped them down. Well, you can see the height of that one set of locks, and you'll see how big the boat is when it comes through. But you see, basically, they just drop. The water is level at one height. And then what they do is, I'll show you the other side, so you'll be able to see how high they're actually coming from. And you can see right here, they've got this channel, which has been made. And you see right there, they raise the water up when they're going one direction. And so this way, because they're coming down, they drop the water down. So you can see right here, you got the boats coming through. That's the way the locks work, which is really cool. And in a second, I'll show you how high they started. On the other side of this little peninsula where I'm working out right now, you can have a chance to see it. So right there, yeah, that's super cool. Here you are. That's Lock Talk. Oh, that's even got a good name. Lock Talk with Brad. That might be as good as what was the other one? Anchor Bearer? Is that what I said? anchor bearer, anchor thrower. Oh, I'll have to watch his back after. There we go. Rolling through the locks. 3 boats in there coming down. Morning. Let's see, they've even got some music playing. So civilized with their classical music playing. That's here's the next one. A little sailboat right here. Nice guy. Get their sail on. They don't require the power of a motor. Yeah, this is Lock Talk. Boats coming through. Morning. Are you gonna use the sail today?
Well, it's a bit of a process to get the mast up.
Yeah, especially going through here.
Yeah. Doesn't look very well with the mast.
No, not ideal. Look at this boat. This boat is very cool. This one's called Prestige. Different world. These boaters, it's a different world. Right there, you can see they're closing up the locks. And this right here, I'm gonna show you really quick. You can see that over there. That is the height they're coming from. So I don't know if the camera does it justice, but you can see there's a big difference in height between the water up there. And there they go. There go the boats. Off they go. That's it. It's myBSlife. Thank you for having a lot of fun with me on a 20-minute workout. Thank you for joining me for Lock Talk, Nautical Talk, Anchor Talk, a brief bit of horse talk as we went through. 20-minute workout. Hope you had as much fun as I did. I'm Brad. Until next time, that's myBSlife. Drop by anytime, say hi. And if you have a chance, hit the subscribe button. I love the support. Thanks, guys. See ya.